Come be the man I need, baby. L-I-L-L-I-O-L. I kinda like you when you call me wonderful. I've got some news. Well, not really news, but I've got something I want to tell people. A cool opportunity has arisen. I feel pretty confident about it too, but I'll have to wait for people to get in. But I'm excited. I think that there's a chance I'll get to go to UFC Perth for free. Obviously, it sounds crazy. I don't care what they say. You have a great singing voice. Thank you. I really do. But yes, I feel like an opportunity has arisen, and well, I want to wait for people to get here, but I'm so excited. But it's probably not what you're thinking. But I feel confident that I'm going to get it. But yes, I was listening to the Bloke in a Bar podcast, which I always listen to. Let me get out my merch. And I know I'm not showing this to anyone who cares. But I'm feeling confident. So we've got this jumper that I own. Bloke jumper. I was just listening to the podcast, and it's an NRL podcast, but listen to what he says.
And Dominic Reyes and more. The headline is between number 3 ranked Carlos Ulberg, who's a gun, and Dominic Reyes. And if Ulberg wins this one,
well, actually,
maybe one more fight away from a championship fight.
He doesn't know. Don't bother him, guys. Obviously, not one more.
Mark Nwanga Nitawasa. It's a UFC on Friday. Enter if you want. At random. Went on more fight away from a championship fight. Both fighters are tearing through the top end of the lightweight division.
Listen.
A light heavyweight division. Anyway, all you got to do is make a comment on this YouTube video with your prediction of the main event result, and we will pick a comment at random for your chance to win the double pass. It's this Sunday in Perth. Flight's not included, so you'd have to be in Perth on the weekend.
Which I am.
Way there. Please don't enter if you won't be in Perth or have no intention of going. It will be drawn Friday morning. So yeah, massive shout out to KO. Thanks for doing it.
So if you didn't hear, all he said was comment on my video, and they're going to pick a random comment. How did that one get 2 likes? That doesn't make sense. And they're going to pick a random comment at random to go. And there's a lot of comments, but what these comments don't have on me is, Reyes by round 2 KO, no subs. But then my comment, I said this. Ulberg round 2, I have a UFC channel, so I feel deserving. And then he would click, and then he would go to my channel, and you would just see UFC videos. And like, I've already predicted the card. There cannot be... So no. Maybe not do that. Maybe you could actually run up the likes. You know what? Just so it looks more official. I fucking deserve that way more than anyone else in that comment section. I know that seems a bit harsh, but it's just flat out true. It could not be any more truer. It's a podcast that I watch all the time. I've got a jumper for it. Because I like that guy a lot. It's not even... I want to just go to... Yeah, just the like. Absolutely. But yeah, like, you look at this. All these comments wanting to go. I actually went on my second channel. But this guy, no subs, this guy, this random ass account. All these random ass accounts, you're going to pick this guy over me who has a channel with 3K? Like, please. I actually feel confident that I'm going to get this. Like, I don't know, and he said obviously randomly. And if he does hold true to that, then that's obviously fine. But like, I don't know how you could go into your comment section and bypass the guy who has a UFC channel. You couldn't do that. You could not do that to me. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that either. That doesn't make any sense. So I feel good that there's a small chance that I'll be blessed by Bloke in the Bar and I'll get to go to UFC for free. What's his channel? Don't even worry about the likes. It doesn't have to have... Oh, you know what? It's called Bloke in a Bar. It's called Bloke in a Bar. They've just posted a recent podcast where they say...
Jack Jenkins and more. The headline is between wins this one. Both fighters are tearing through the top end of the lightweight division. A light heavyweight division. Anyway, all you got to do is make a comment on this YouTube video with your prediction of the main event result, and we'll pick a comment at random.
Pick a comment.
Chance to win the double pass. It's
chance to win the double pass.
Perth. Flight's not included, so you
I don't need a flight. I live here.
In Perth on the weekend, or make your way there. Please don't enter.
I've left my comment.
Perth, or have no intention of going. It will be drawn Friday morning.
There's a lot of comments,
so yeah, massive shout out to
but none of those comments have a fucking UFC channel with 3,000 subscribers, basically, and post UFC videos all the time. So, like, please, man, I feel like I'm so deserving of that. Can't afford to go, live in Perth, have a channel where I've already predicted the card. We're getting you to that card. Yeah, all you got to do is like the comment, Kendrick, and I'd appreciate that. Appreciate that. Send our Perth boy. Gonna make like 5 volts. Oh, you might as well subscribe on those as well. Yeah, he said he's picking it at random, so it would feel rude, you know, to just give it to the top liked guy. But in this scenario, you got to give it to me. You got to give it to me, and I don't want to feel like, you know, I deserve this. It shouldn't go to anyone else. I don't want to give off those vibes, but come on. It couldn't be any more in your face. Someone who like non-stop UFC videos all the time. That's all I talk about. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to get this. I really hope so. I have a good feeling about it. I don't know how you could go into the comment section, look at all those random accounts, see a guy actually makes UFC videos, and just pick a random guy that just has like there's no way you could go and pick Mr. Matty Paddy, or you look at this guy, UFC channel. Full-on UFC channel. I've left 14 comments on this guy's channel as well. How many have you left, Matthew? 1. This is your first time. How many have you left? 2. This is your first time. I'm actually a notorious viewer with 14 subs for days, and like dude, this has got to be me, I think. This has got to be me. So I've now got quite the optimism that I'm going to end up at UFC Perth. Obviously, it's a random ass draw, and it doesn't seem like it should go to me, but it definitely does seem like it should go to me at the same time. So, Kempy, if you're weirdly in my stream right now, dude, I deserve that. I'd love to go to UFC Perth card. And I'll wear your merch too while I do it. I'll wear your merch. Just be rocking this jumper, bloke. So you get what you want. I get what I want. It's just like amazing. So yeah, y'all think Diego got lucky? If Gene fought smarter, I think he wins that. Not lucky, but I do agree that if Gene went out there with the mindset, I'm going to pick this guy apart to a decision, I really want to win, not I'm going to empty the gas tank and go for a finish right now in round 2 with 3 rounds behind me against Granite Chin, Diego Lopez. What the fuck was he thinking? Going to be the dumbest decision-making of all time. And you'd think, after watching Ruffy and Bahalio lose the week before, you'd be on your A game, like, all right, I got to be dialed in. But instead, it was the opposite. He still chased a finish. Want the it's mustache MMA guy. It is. Yeah, thank you for that, mate. Thank you for that. But I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Oh, wow. You guys, you just knocked it up to 10 likes, guys. Who did that? You're a fucking beast. Was that you, Kenji? On your ults? That's got 10 likes now. It's the most liked comment. They got to send me. I really hope. Could you imagine I get to go to UFC Perth for free? Dude. And what if the double pass meant I went backstage and started jerking off Sean Shelby? And he's like, oh, yo, I actually seen your channel. And then we get to talking. And then next year I'm working with the UFC somehow. And this is how it all starts. I feel good about this. It'd be devastating to not give it to me, to bypass me. Kendrick, a true homie, he is, yeah. He is. For anyone who's just joining,
maybe one more fight
on this podcast.
A championship fight. Both fighters are tearing through the top end of the lightweight division. A light heavyweight division.
Speak to us.
All you got to do is make a comment on this YouTube video.
Okay.
With a prediction of the main event result, and we will pick a comment at random for your chance to win the double pass. It's this Sunday in Perth.
Yes, it is.
Not included, so you'd have to be in Perth on the weekend or make your way there. Please don't enter if you won't be in Perth or have no intention of going. It will be drawn Friday.
There I am.
So yeah, massive shout out to KO. Thanks for doing it. Shout out to UFC for doing that as well. Appreciate it.
And I appreciate you as well, my brother, when you send me there. Because I can't afford to go, and I'd love to. And oh, wow. I feel really good about this. It would actually be heartbreaking if I don't go, but I just feel good. I feel like this is going to happen. And he is going to hit me up. Who do you think has the... Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Shove that up your ass. But Malcolm Wellmaker. I'm going to go like your comment. Be right back. Thank you, Nassar. Thank you, Nassar Hussain. My man. Thank you. Yeah, obviously they said pick it at random. So if you've got the top comment, I'm not sure if that... But, like, I feel like if you were one of these random guys and you were pissed that the guy with the top comment with the UFC channel got it instead of you, then you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You shouldn't be pissed. If anything, if I was a random guy who commented and I seen me, I'd be like, damn, actually that guy probably deserves it too. Let me just remove my comment. That's what I would have done. Bedtime at Perth card, is he? Is bedtime going? Did he say that or not? Ank finishes Alex. Alex Holora is gone. Yeah, I don't know if he finishes him. How are you feeling about boxing lately? I'm not feeling about it. I don't care about boxing at all, but it's boring. And it always has been, so, yeah. Your comment just eclipses everyone. I think it should, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kendrick. And I know you put in that hard work there. But even before, now that I've got the most liked comment, even before that should go to me. That should go to me. But I don't want to come off as like, that's mine, give it to me. Because obviously not. Choose who you want, dude, and I wouldn't be mad, but I just know out of every person who's left a comment there, there's no way anyone deserves it more than I do. Or there's a more fitting person to give a double pass to than the guy that watches your channel all the time, Kempy, and has a UFC channel as well that he's very passionate about. You can see the passion pouring through the screen. Kempy knows what it's like being passionate about a sport. So, man, I feel cool. Not that I feel cool, but like... There's a new buzz around that. I feel like I'll somehow get to the Perth card for free from the back of that guy. What's the video? The video is this. If you type in the channel Bloke in a Bar. Bloke in a Bar. Now answer who has the beer. Yeah, I said Malcolm Wellmaker. So you're welcome for that. Bloke in a Bar, their most recent potty. Win more than... Oh, absolutely. The Aussies win more than they lose. I reckon like 2 Aussies lose. And then majority of them win. Yeah, I don't know how he could look into the comment section, see me at the top and be like, nah, fuck that guy. Let's give it to him. Let's give it to this random guy who's like, you know, I don't want to be an asshole, but you couldn't do that to me, right? I deserve this. I deserve this badly, but let's forget about the double pass and talk about UFC. I was just excited. I have a new buzz about me that I feel like I could end up at the card. Definitely going to pick someone from Perth or Australia. Well, absolutely. Well, he said in the thing that, what if he wants to bring you on his pod? I doubt that happens. Settle down. He's not going to bring a small minor UFC channel onto his big NRL podcast, but that would be cool. There's not a lot of comments. I think you might win, dude. Yeah, there's not that much comments. It's not like there's 1,000 people I'm gonna have to fight through. Doesn't get picked to go to the Perth Card Society has failed. They have completely failed. If you were to open up your comment section to randomly, I know he said random, to randomly give the tickets to someone, you've seen him and you went, whoop. Yeah, him. Ulberg's points team. Yeah, let's give it him. First comment on this channel as well, though. You got to factor that in too, I think. How many times have they left a comment? Are they just leaving a comment to win? Or is it like me? 2.7Ks and a small following. Don't downplay yourself. In the grand scheme of things, it is. But obviously, when you say like 2,000 people, that's a shit ton of people. Absolutely. Absolutely shit ton. It's definitely good. Don't overthink, my man. No. It's fun to discuss, but I'm feeling good. I reckon it'd be such a fucking like blessing. So sick if I wasn't going to UFC Perth the whole week. A podcast I was just listening to anyway, because I do it all the time, then talks about, hey, leave a comment here. We're going to send someone to the UFC. Me, who listens to this podcast every week, but also has a UFC channel. Then like, oh, wow. It just feels like stars are aligning. Chances they already know you? Well, just because I've left a couple comments, yeah, I'd say so. Because look at this. And look at this one. You gotta know me. There's no way he didn't see this comment from 3 days ago.
This podcast is brought to you.
Never mind. Wait, is that it? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 22 likes I got the other day, and none of you's helped me with that. I left the comment about his Aragon shirt, because obviously Lord of the Rings is boss.
We're ready. We are ready.
Check his Aragon shirt out. So I commented, Aragon shirt stole the show, and everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. We deserve the ticket. We do deserve the ticket, yes. Do you know the odds for a KO finish? I feel that's the safest bet for the main event. Well, Ulberg's paying $1.81. That is a cool shirt, to be fair. Yeah, well, I like Lord of the Rings. I don't know if I'd ever rock that shirt, but he's a gangster for just rocking that shit, pulling it off. Just a massive Aragorn on your shirt. He probs blushed and shit. Yeah, he's like, hey. He's like, people like the Aragorn shirt. Nerds are in. Nerds are coming back. Geeks or whatever you would call them. But Lord of the Rings is sick. Got him. And we've got Navajo Sterling fighting this weekend anyway, so he's basically Gollum. You deserve the world. All right. W Glaze. Reyes wins via KO. I disapprove. I've got Ulberg by KO, actually, at some point. But the odds for KO are so dog shit. I can't believe it. For a little decision merchant that Ulberg has become, although he was sleeping everyone on his come up, the odds are definitely sussy bucker. But thank you guys who went and commented. Appreciate you. Look at you out here. You got my back. You got my goddamn back. We all want a Reyes comeback. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I actually don't know why Reyes is so loved. Probably because people hate Jones. He got robbed. But just that wrongdoing makes him just beloved by the fan base. Like, is Reyes actually like a cool guy? He's cool. They pick you. Your prediction is accurate. Ulberg hears about it, tweets it. All right, no. It's not going to go like that. Obviously, I'm loving your thinking, but I don't think he's going to tweet about just a random guy who picked him by KO, because there's a lot of people like that. Who's the most overrated fighter in the UFC? Colby? I'm not sure. Shavkat maybe. What time is it in Australia? It's 2:30. 2:30 in the afternoon here. And I basically just wanted to go live to tell you guys. I think I might leave now. No. Won't leave, just... What time is it in Australia? Hamzat, he's a wrestler, not a fighter. Okay. What will you do when they put you on the celebrity can? Could you imagine? Could you imagine this double pass means I get like exclusive access, walking backstage, walk past Hunter and Mick, and they like, you know when you kind of give someone a look in public like you recognize each other? When Lorenzo smiles, I smile. Almost got timed out for that there. But like we walk in, then it's like hey, I know that guy. They give me a look like we recognize you, and then they're like, yo, come over here. And it's like, we've actually seen your channel before, and the matchmaking you've done's pretty good. Why are they giving it away in the first place? Well, I'm pretty sure they can barely sell tickets anyways. The arena's like half full at the moment. I seen a video about it yesterday. Like, this event is not going to sell out at all. At all. I checked the tickets online. There's like half the arena left. Like, this event's doing shit over here in Perth. No one's buying tickets. Which doesn't make sense why you'd get... Oh, yeah, they probably want to fill the arena up. There's no one there. What's the cheapest ticket? I seen one going for like 150, 156. Check it out. No, mate. No one said to comment, bro. No one said to comment. Everyone do the same. I never said that. I'd appreciate it if you just remove your comment. If you are really here to support me, money, because I said everyone go like it, but we weren't replying to my comment. So you can chuck that one away. But you can leave it. I just checked it. It's not fucking like cringe or anything, but you know, I don't want any special treatment. The likes are already enough. But we're not all going to leave 20 replies to me saying to go, because I feel like they won't give it to me then. Because then everyone will probably complain. No, you just gave it to the guy who got his fan base there. But honestly, that's how it should be. Why not send the UFC guy who has that channel, who has a fan base? You're special to us. Yeah, well, Jess, you know, don't listen next time. I mean, listen next time. Arenas don't sell out. That's crazy. How come no one's buying tickets? The AFL Grand Final is on this weekend, on Saturday, and then the UFC card starts at 7 a.m. the next. You look like Jack Jenkins. We are cousins, actually. I'm covering the event for him. We are related, me and Jack, yeah. Lorenzo Jenkins. Lorenzo Jenkins. Is AFL rugby? No, it's like a different one. Football. But it would be like trying to host a fight night in Arizona on the same week. I don't know if Arizona is a big football state. I imagine you all are. But it'd be like trying to host a fight night the day after the Super Bowl. You know, that's going to get fucking eclipsed by the Super Bowl. No one's going to be hyped for... And it's not even a good fight night as well. So imagine having over there, like Khalil versus Roundtree as a main event of a fight night the day after the Super Bowl. Do you reckon that would sell out and everyone would be keen? No. So that's exactly what they've done here. There's an AFL Grand Final the day before, which like is going to stop the nation. But then everyone's supposed to sell out a fucking Cooney fight night the next day? No. They mistimed this fight night badly. Why would you come over on the weekend of a grand final and try and get people buzzing about fighting? In Perth, a massive AFL state. Are they retarded? That is actually dumb marketing. I bet they just wouldn't have looked. They're like, oh, we're the leading force in the UFC. We just sell out anywhere we go. We'll just put on shit. People will buy it. Well, guess what? No one's buying it. So sucked in UFC. Even though I do enjoy the card, that's what happens when Ivan Erslan is in the co-main. That's what happens when Jimmy Shit is in the is in the co-main. I didn't unsub even though you disciplined me the other day. Okay. No worries. Discipline's a part of life. You know, you're like a little dog. When you piss inside, whack on the nose. Not on the nose. It's a sensitive spot for them. But slap on the ass, get outside. That's basically what I'm doing to you guys. Get outside. Like timing you out is just putting the dog outside in the backyard until he learns. And then eventually, hopefully you'll stop pissing inside eating gum, you know? Fight nights sometimes have crazy amount of finishes or hidden gems. I think that's going to be full of it this week. Brother, you look like Anshul Jubli. Yes, I do. Yeah, me and Anshul are pretty close as well, obviously. Yeah, hung out with him a lot, eh? So, yeah. Yeah, man. He doesn't at all. No, I don't, obviously. I don't at all, but you can't expect everyone to have... Since you're from Australia, do you watch cricket? Not really, but I did watch the Big Bash. The Big Bash Cricket League, just because it was on when UFC was off. So it made sense to watch, you know? You look like Jubli, yes, sir. I look like Jubli. But yeah, prediction for thickness. I reckon he loses, maybe by knockout. But I don't want to lock in knockout because I'm not that confident. But I've got Masasa. I've got Masasa winning that one. I just think thickness isn't even really good. 0 pop any shots. He's like fairly technical. But that's like the bare minimum when it comes to bantamweight. When Masasa actually has a bit about him. Raw power. He's from Africa. Went to a decision with a Georgian guy on the Contender Series. And people like kind of rate thickness for going the distance with Ilya's brother. But did he impress you in that fight? Did thickness shock you with how good he was? And I'll go one step further. Did Topuria blow you away with how good he was? No. I seen a comment the other day, Ilya's brother's good at everything, but not dangerous at anything. And I was like, damn, that makes sense. No pay-per-views in all of September. What a rough month for MMA fans. It is. It is a bit of a rough month. Hence, the sub count has been lackadaisical. And the view count as well. The view count when I go live, we just can't hit the right heights. When UFC 319 was booming, oh my lord. Contender Series been keeping me afloat? Yeah, it's been good. Just doesn't have the power. His bro just doesn't have the power? Well, that's what I said. He's really good, but is he dangerous? 2 pay-per-views on October, though? Exactly. Yeah, they're making up for it. But yeah, I don't know. I've got mixed feelings on the Contender Series this year because I swear it's just easy first-round finishes. Like, no technical scraps. Like, you remember Jack Della versus Angelosa where you're like, oh, wow, this guy's legit. It's just like, Here's a schmuck to get finished by the guy we actually want in the UFC. Here, Javier Reyes, finish this schmuck in the first round. Here, Rafael Tobias, have a go at this schmuck. See what you can do. It's all just been like easy finishes after easy finishes. Contender used to be fun. I don't know what happened. It's still fun. It's still fun. Don't get me wrong. Yesterday's episode was still fun, but it doesn't feel like it has the same weight as it used to. Like, it just seems like, I don't know, I feel like the level's not been good enough. A lot of can crushing this season, I reckon. It's just been, even though they weren't cans before they got there, but that's just how it feels, and I don't think I'm wrong in that at all. Like, Mantis comes out, just lays out that Danny guy, and then Justice covers up, gets laid out. But yeah, that was a sick episode. But then look, he jabs him, finished him in a minute, finished that guy in a minute. Just an easy walkover, you know. It just seems to be easy walkover after easy walkover. The matchmaking is off this season for sure, yeah. I do agree. The matchmaking is a bit like, these are layups, man. Who you got in the main event? I definitely got Ulberg at some point. I reckon he knocks out Reyes, lands hard on his chin, and finishes him off. I think Ulberg's on a trajectory, and I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. I just don't really know how does Reyes win? Like, catches Ulberg and knocks him out? That's a good comparison. Yeah, very, very true, Vamos. Fucking hell. Yeah, like a Vallejos Ribovics or a Jack Della versus Angelosa, a sick men's scrap where it's like, damn, this guy's good. Saw a comment, some guy said, yeah, I seen that too. I seen that comment. Yes, Larry, if you're just joining us on a podcast that I listen to all the time,
tearing through the top end of the lightweight division.
There's an opportunity.
Anyway, all you got to do is make a comment on this YouTube video with your prediction of the main event result, and we will pick a comment at random for your chance to win the double pass. It's this Sunday in Perth. Flight's not included, so you'd have to be in Perth on the weekend. Or
I am.
There. Please don't enter if you won't be in Perth or have no intention of going. It will be drawn Friday morning.
So tomorrow morning.
Massive shout out to Kaz.
So tomorrow morning, they will pick a random comment on that video and give them a double pass to go to UFC Perth this weekend. So obviously, I've left a comment. It's got some likes now. Ulberg second round KO UFC channel, so I feel deserving. And some of the boys have gone and liked it for me, but don't do any more. Don't do more than that. But yes, obviously he said it picked it random, so it feels rude to give it to the guy with the most liked comment. But I am the most deserving person in that comment section. There's no way around that. Does anyone else have a UFC channel where they go live talking about UFC every day? I don't think so. Nor do they all have a bloke in a bar jumper as well. So, like, dude, could it go to a better guy? No. Damn nice. Yeah, I feel kind of quietly confident that, like, if the world's aligning, that should go to me, the UFC fan, with the guy who, like, pours his heart out with passion to the UFC all the time. You know, that should go to me. But you know what? It may be in some world, they go to pick a random comment, see mine where I have a channel with 2,000 subs, and they go, fuck him. Let's give it to this guy with 1 sub. It's his first ever comment on the channel. Ulberg, like, that doesn't seem right. Hey, why would you go past me and give it to Jack Collier's second comment on the channel? Nathan Luck, first comment on the channel. Guess how many times I've commented? 14? 14 times I've commented on the channel because I wasn't just commenting to get the ticket. I like this guy and I'm a fan. So, like, it couldn't go to a more fitting bloke. I feel like stars are aligning. I'm going to go to the UFC Perth on the back of Denon Kemp, who was a great guy. Charles always down to scrap. Vipul? Yeah, I wasn't surprised that Charles took the fight. No. But I don't know. Carlos decision, spazzing faint only, finishing coming is from Reyes. But who you got on Tank versus Jack? Yeah, I've got Tank. I got Javante. Good luck. Thank you. I will challenge your 14 and I'll comment 15 times on his channel. Well, I didn't comment 15 times, so go ahead and... Do you even live in Perth? I doubt he'll give it to the person who spams comments over and over again. That doesn't seem right. But may the best man win. I'm hoping it goes to me. You see Charlie Kirk got shot? I did actually see that, yes. I was able to catch that one. Very brutal and very sad as well. No one deserves to get shot in the neck, ever. Unless they're like a dirty rapist or something. Then that makes sense. Shoot them in their neck. Dirty rapist or something like sex offender. Okay, some people definitely deserve to get shot in the neck. But people who speak words for a living, does that make sense? Do Aussies root for Kiwis and vice versa? Absolutely, they do. Kaikai France used to be my boy back in the day in the flyweight division. Had blind faith in him every time. Ulberg, I always say I'll never pick against Ulberg. I love Ulberg and Navajo. I feel like it's the same. If a New Zealander's fighting a US guy, it's the New Zealand guy all day. We're like brothers. Last week's news, you see Charlie Kirk got shot. Yeah, and did you see that blonde girl got stabbed on the bus? Like we're 2 weeks behind. Is that why you're taking Ulberg, or is it? No, I actually think he does win this one. But I would take him against Magomed even if I didn't believe it. So the weirdest thing with the Kirk thing was the old man as a decoy, which is found to be at the September 201 attack in the Boston bombing. Now he's in prison for some CP. Okay, Carlos Ulberg. I saw that girl get stabbed on the train. You seen that too? Yeah. And who do you guys think's going to win out of Lopez and Gene Silva? Seeming we're a week in the past at the moment with discussions right now. I've actually got Lopez spinning elbow. I don't know, but yeah, Charlie Kirk getting shot was a tragedy. Got steamrolled by Pantoja. Joshua Van is our only hope. I do think Joshua Van beats Pantoja. Late rounds finish or decision. I'll definitely be picking Joshua Van to get it done. I think Silva gets the win. Fighting nerds are unbeatable, yeah. Yeah, okay, I get that, but we've kind of just seen them lost. I got Lopez round 2 via flying deer. I don't know how he gets that one done, but maybe he flying deers him. I got Hamza at 50. All right, we're not that far back in time, you fucking idiot. God damn it. I set the standard. We're on Lopez Gene fight week. This guy jumped back a whole pay-per-view. Sorry. That's all right, mate. Lopez already KO'd him. Yeah, that was the gist. The guy came in and asked about Charlie Kirk getting shot. So I was like, I was matching his energy. Because come on, let's talk about today's topics. I thought I went back in time. I thought so too when the guy asked me about Charlie Kirk. And what did you guys think about the Rajah situation? I hope he gets arrested. Does Corey dethrone Merab? Fuck no, he doesn't. If Sandhagen is the guy to dethrone the bantamweight GOAT, then I'll shoot myself in the foot. Obviously, I wouldn't shoot myself in the head. That'd be drastic. Hey, I'm on Tapology, and look. New predictions from Good Noodle MMA. I know who Good Noodle MMA is. He's came in and donated money. Do you know Juice controlled the US? And I don't understand how a box of juice could fucking control a whole country. So I don't believe in that, no. Oh, wow, and you can see his most recent picks. He's just betting on random shit. Oh, that's the... Those are the Contender Series fights. Good Noodle is dope. He used to go live. Yeah, I remember him. Didn't he have the hickey on his neck that time? It was weird. It was weird, and we gave him shit for it. But he is cool. He came in and, gave me $20 once. So, instantly, he's cool forever now. I'll never bet against Merab. Muhammad Ali, yeah. Yeah, I'm done picking against Merab too. Except if Umar fought him again, I'll take Umar in a rematch. Because I reckon Umar was so close to beating him the first time as an 18-0 undefeated guy, second time going 5 rounds, first time championship fight. Obviously, Merab, it was his first time when he did it, but you can get so much better from that. Think about all the times people lose their O and get better and get taught a lesson. Umar got his lesson taught by the bantamweight GOAT in a 48-47, and he's 28. So imagine when he's 31, couple more fights, I reckon he's going to be sick. You look like the type of guy to fight in the trenches of World War I. I appreciate that, but no, I wouldn't say that. But yes, thank you for branding me with these warrior jeans. I'd be in the trenches. I'd be in the trenches for sure. Definitely. Yeah, man, that'll need be. All right. JDM got better after he lost his though. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose he did. He couldn't really get worse, could he? But like Makhachev, think about how Makhachev was undefeated, ran in like a retard. When do you see him run in like a retard anymore? Sometimes you got to learn the lesson the hard way. Or like undefeated fighters who go too hard in the first round, pushing for a finish, they gas, and then you see a way safer version of them, e.g. Carlos Ulberg, is probably a perfect prediction. Want to see tougher lose, hate those two bums? I don't really care who wins out of that one, but I did see some clips of Louis Sutherland. He looked a bit stiff on the feet, but definitely he's jacked, and he's got some power. But I was actually looking at his Instagram. Found myself on his Instagram yesterday. I was like, you know what? I'm actually a little bit confident. Not confident, but I think Justin Tough is a decent pick. I don't actually like that Louis Sutherland guy. He just looks like a random jobber on the regional scenes that's going to get laid. Laid out, that is. Might get laid with those traps. I could see it. Even Ilya after head kick defends head kicks now perfectly. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. What do you think about the Aljo and Marab friendship? They're so wholesome. Also, do you think Marab takes it back from Aljo's BBC? Your questions are fucking dog shit, dude. Would Dom Reyes be a good matchup for Aspinall? A good matchup in getting Aspinall a brutal highlight reel KO and good for his resume because he's, instead of fighting John, I'll just knock out the guy that beat John. So yeah, it'd be a good matchup. But obviously he wouldn't win, would he? Wouldn't win. Let me see this. See, look at that. What did you think of how he threw that? Even that looks a bit stiff, you know? Like, that's his left hook too down the pipe, you know? Oh, that's a bit slow. That's a little bit slow, and he looks a little bit stiff. Hey, I remember. Okay, shit. All right, show us highlights. Oh, damn, this guy got aura now. Oh, shit. You know what? Forget it. This guy wins. Yeah. Just know too much. Oh, he's torn it. Yo. Yo, wheel kick. Bing. Go, Louis. Oh, he doesn't look that good, eh? Ooh! Ooh! Give him Brock? Yeah. that was cool. That was cool. I honestly want him to win now. I wasn't going to pick him until this, dude. How cool was that, eh? That was just such a sick song for that. Arms too short. He does look a little bit stiff, though, I do think. And, like, I don't know. I'm not going to pick him to beat Justin Tougher. Feed him Daniel Cormier? But yeah, who is this big boy? He's fighting this weekend. Let's see this one. I think this is a clip too. Okay, decent leg kick. I don't know, eh? And picture Justin Tougher there. Poop, poop. He's oh wow, he's a beast though. He is a ginormous beast, which I do respect. Negative ape index. When are they going to announce the winner of the ticket? Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning or something. I don't know how they're going to announce it. Oh, absolutely. Well, it's not that crazy, is it? It's not that crazy. Maybe there's a chance that he doesn't, but yeah, most likely, absolutely. But GSP could come off the couch and probably wreck Phil Rowe or someone, maybe. That's probably not the best comparison. Oh, it's kind of. Justin Tough is shit as fuck. So I don't think that is that crazy, really. But I get what you're saying. He's like been out of the game for 5 years. He's obese as fuck. But you know what? He could do more than Tougher. He could come in. He could even beat Blades, really. He could come in and chuck around Tybora. Absolutely. Have you trained any martial arts? I did once upon a time when I was 9, so there's no point mentioning it. What's Sean Brady got in the works? I'm not too sure. Not too sure what Brady's doing. Seems like he keeps asking for matchups and then he isn't able to get them. Unfortunately for him. So yeah, not sure, man. Or I got to actually put my picks in on Tapology. I don't want that again. Because I had so many shit weeks in a row, missed out doing Tapology picks and killed the card and got 10 out of 13. And then redo my picks next week, back to doing shit. How annoying is that? That is so annoying. So forget a decent percentage. The one card I could have earned it back. I fucked up. Welterweight is so packed. It's crazy how so many matches to be made. Yeah, that is definitely the best division. Michael Morales undefeated. Sean Brady, Shavkat undefeated. You got like Dulatov and Renat for Kretinov even, and Randy Brown and Bonfim. And there's just so much going on. So much going on all the time. So many cool fighters and cool matchups. And with Jack Della as the champ, like there's no chance that you can have a boring title fights anymore. So even though Bilal's title reign was pretty sick, he only had that one fight and it was amazing. What are your thoughts on Power Slap? I genuinely enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy it. And I don't know why it gets shit on so much, really. Like, it's just sick KOs. It's sick KOs. You don't have to watch it. But if you want to see people get absolutely laid out, then it's awesome. And I don't like watch the events live, but I'll tune in after and see some of the sick flatlines. I like it. It's fun, and let me see if I can prove it. Because we watched an event the other week, and God, it went off. It went off. I don't know what it was, so it's ways away. But Nunes or Harrison, I've got Harrison out wrestling. You know what? Let me throw that in the thing. It used to be good, like the first couple events. The last event I seen was the sickest one I'd ever seen. I want to find it. Oh yeah. No, it's not that one. Damn, I don't know how I'd find it. But you know the one, Power Slap gets a shit rap. Yeah, like, I don't know why. You don't have to actively shit on it. Just, like, don't watch it. But you remember the one that I'm trying to show where he fucking got laid out on the table? Like, that was amazing. Let me try and Google that. Power Slap, KO, stays on table. Like when he... Oh, what was that guy's name, actually? What was that guy's name? Oh, man. Man, if I had a Power Slap enjoyer in here somehow, they would know Turpin or something. Austin Turpin, I think. Austin Turpin. The table KO one, yeah, that was dangerous. Turp Daddy Slim or whatever. Kathy Turpin. No, I think that's Vernon Cathy or someone that you're thinking of. Oh yeah, this is it. I'm pretty sure he leaves poor Vernon on the table. Nowhere to be seen. Damn, does Turpin get dropped here?
From Austin Turpin. Like a pit bull chewing a wasp.
How's he going to bounce back?
Yeah, it's not looking good. I think this is over.
Damn, he actually got back up.
No way. And he's back down.
Oh, okay, never mind. He lost, bro. He lost. That's bullshit. Imagine power punch where they just throw haymakers. That's just a bit too much. How do we fucking, This is the one he lost. Well, that's disappointing. I don't know how to fucking find the one he won. Which is the best for street fight? Dude, what are you on about? He slapped him in the rematch. I want to find the rematch. Comp like power slap. Oh, fuck that. Kathy 2. I see red is best for a street fight. True. Nah, I cannot find it, man. Oh, okay.
Guaranteed he's asleep right now. Imagine flinching and getting slapped. Come on. Come on, Turk. Oh, yeah. Good night.
Somebody wake him up. God, that's good. No, that's fucked. I did not know he did that. I did not know he did that after. That's crazy.
Come on. Come on, Turk. Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Good night.
Left bro just dead. Yeah, emotes on him. Oh no. Yeah. Oh shit. He just fucked the earth. He just impregnated the mat. I wonder what happened to the canvas 9 months later. Oh my god.
Good night.
Oh! Emote on him. Yo. All right, one up that shit. Oh, yo. Oh, wow. God, how do you not love power slap? How do you not love power slap? Oh my God. Anyone who shits on that, all you got to do is show them that clip and they'll be like, all right, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. It's pretty based over there. It would make sense to put a pillow on the middle of the stand. True, yeah. But it is a bit padded. It's not like a fucking concrete stool. But yeah, I suppose, you know what? That'd actually be funnier even as well. Imagine he fucking went into a pillow. Imagine he went into a pillow. You know what I was seeing of Jack Della the other day? That actually was aura as fuck. You know, just in my nightly Jack Della watches. You know how I go. But his celebration to the KO that got him into the UFC is actually pretty sick. And I don't know if I feel like people have done it before, but it was very based from Jackie Boy. Verse. Oh yeah, still I am. Have a good night. Have a good night, man. Thank you for joining us. Want to find it? Pull up the KO. I'll be pulling it up because the celly is crazy. Such a sick celly. If you remember, which you probably don't. Oh yes. Good night, baby girl. Are you talking to that guy, right? Yeah. Oh yes, but look at this. Look at this. Such a wicked Let's just watch the whole fucking fight. So crazy, it's only 9 p.m. on a Wednesday here in Hawaii. It's 3 p.m. on a Thursday here in Perth. Go, Jack!
He said to me, Jack Della thinks it starts slow. Nice return, leg kick there by Della. Nice leg kick, but blocked there by Della.
This guy was just too open.
Just keep eating those baits, throwing out the jab, trying to test that range. One of Bates' favourite punches is that jab, find the range, and the overhand.
Ooh. Hope you're having a good tomorrow. I am.
He's gone for
I bet on the Ravens. They won. They won. Go back and bet on the Ravens. I know, he's so much better now. Did he just call that body kick a leg kick? He did actually. He did actually do that.
One of our date's favourite punches, caught by Jack Della. Oh, he's overhand. Oh, beautiful front kick by Allen, coming up his sleeve.
Oh, it was before. Oh, shit.
Heavy in his fights, but it looks like he's working in the kicks well. Oh, nice. Jack Della just put out and faked.
And then he jumps up on the cage. And he tells the crowd to shut the fuck up. No, everyone shh. Out and sleeping, guys. Everyone quiet. Stop cheering for me. He's asleep. Which is pretty funny, Sally, to do if you lay out someone, I think. I don't know how many people have done that before. But I'll send it the other way. You know what? Jack's pretty cheeky. He never gives you much, but like, he would talk some shit. He would definitely talk some shit. To get up on the cage and tell everyone to shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, this is it. Leg kick. Mate, that's not a leg kick, brother. That hit him in the shoulder. What a retard. See, that's why John Anik's the best. Some people don't even know what a fucking leg kick looks like. Oh my god, this Jack guy should be in the UFC, yeah. Check. Oh. Shoot. Yes, he did. Damn. Shh, guys, no, stop cheering. My bro's sleeping right now. Humiliates him, but then goes up to him and he's like, sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. All respect. I know I just clowned you on top of the thing, but all respect to you guys. Sorry about that. What boxing, dude? Another beast prospect out of Australia, yeah. I reckon he'll be the champ one day, yeah. He does. And he hasn't lost since this brutal flatline KO, surprisingly. And the crowd's chanting UFC. And listen to the speech as well. So crazy to see where he's come and like listen to the speech.
Jack Della, mate, that was easily the.
Feels perfect. Damn good.
Now, Jack.
Oh, bro, he's been doing it forever. Where they think they're about to get an answer and he just stops.
Of your career, how does it feel to avenge that loss in that?
Nah, nonchalant Della, he's the best. The awkward silence, God. This happens in every single interview he's ever had, post-fight interview. Feels perfect, damn good. Is that it, Jack? He did get sweet revenge.
So many supporters out here that have been following your career the whole time. Does it feel like to once again put on an incredible show?
Yeah, I love this crowd so much. I love Perth so much. All you guys.
Oh, you can tell he loves Perth. Can you hear the passion in the man's voice?
Always make me feel so special, so thank you.
Oh, you can tell he means it.
To tie for the most title defenses in Eternal MMA history.
Oh, I didn't even know that, but it feels good.
Eternal MMA
Bro, he's so autistic, eh? But yeah, feels good.
history.
Oh, I didn't even know that, but it feels good. Damn good.
Jack, what's next for you?
Bro, he's the best.
Any contenders coming up that you think could be a challenge?
What's next is what's next, you know. But it's criminal giving me the local people. I need to find some international people. Give me some of the best in the world. I'm ready to go. So let's see how good I am.
God, nonchalant king.
Glad to have the support of your wonderful partner.
Damn good.
Nah, bro. You cannot make this shit up, cunt. I've never actually seen this. What's it feel like to have the support of your beautiful partner, Jack?
Support of your wonderful partner.
Damn good.
Anything you'd like to say to your team to the people
Thank
watching around
you.
the world that have just been
Yeah, he wants to dip.
Della.
The best team in the world. Scrap
Bro, these guys cannot fucking string a sentence together.
The best team in the world. Scrappy MMA. I love you guys so much.
But then on the cage he's so ballsy, you know?
Greatest performance of his career.
Like, you honestly see the most personality out of Jack when he's fighting, which is pretty cool. Like, that's where you see him actually, like, be his true self. Any interview or words he ever speaks, it's like, barely... Just don't give Jack him a mic, yeah. How does it feel to have the love and support of your family here, Jack, and your partner in the building? How does that feel for you? Damn good. Damn good. He's shy on the mic, yeah, it's hilarious. I don't think that's actually Ian's son, I know. It's so much cooler because he's, like, his one-liners are so much sicker because that's what you get out of him in all of his speeches and interviews, like, 2 words. So many times he says something about Ian Gary's son, it's like, what? Holy shit, Jack actually knows how to banter. Our boy had a 6-minute post-fight presser interview after he won the belt, yeah. He did too, yeah. Just, how's it feel, Jack? You've accomplished all your dreams when you've won the welterweight belt. Feels pretty good. I just want to go back to Bali though and be on my merry way. I don't think that's actually Ian's son. Oh, he's the best, isn't he? It's every interview he's ever had. They're setting him up to go in depth, and he just leaves him hanging. Yeah, you know it feels good. Yeah, look at his post-fight press conference. 6 minutes. Bro, we shit every opportunity he gets on the mic. He just keeps it generic. Yeah, it's honestly cool, eh? Like, he's not trying to be anything. He just is. Oh, God. How do you not love him, mate? There's nothing to not like about the guy. Look at this. Just an awkward finish. But I don't think he knows how to tie up a sentence. Everyone's just begging for more. And oh, damn, I forgot about that. Yo, he's the best. He's the best. There's a lot of scary people in the division, but I'm the fucking scariest. So, Shav Kev
Do you remember some of the things he was saying to you?
Yeah, he sort of he said things like, yeah, this is a fun fight, and he also said we should train at some point. Whenever you're next in America, and I was just like, we're fighting, like, let's go.
Is it, when you're dealing with someone like that, is it almost like you said, you want to have a killer instinct here? When he's talking and being so, like, light-hearted, does it kind of take you out of fight mode into sparring mode? Does it take you, like...
Does he have a cleft lip?
Does it kind of...
He does have a bit of a weird lip.
It's weird. I've never felt it before. I knew it was coming, and it still sort of flung me off a bit, but yeah, it was weird.
God, it's Jack Della Day. Fucking hell. You just love him, mate. I can't even explain it. It's so cool that he's from Perth. And I don't know fully, but I feel like he was the first Perth guy I've ever seen in the UFC. I don't know any other Perth people. Maybe that old guy that he was the coach on Tough one year. Some old Aussie guy. He wasn't never that really good, but what do you think about the plane that hit the towers? Yeah, it's sad. I feel sorry. Well, it's not good, is it? That's what he would say. Well, that's not damn good. All right, let's see what we can get out of him here. Look, he's got all the personalities flexing.
Friend, is how you make a UFC debut.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Anaheim. Much love. I love you so much.
You look
Every time without fail, it's the awkwardest ending.
You look so smooth out there and so composed. How different did it feel, if at all, to be inside the octagon of the UFC?
To be honest, I was waiting for the jitters and that never came, so same as usual, you know?
Well, good. Let's take a look.
Look, bro, even Joe's not sure how to fucking run this.
Good.
Well, good.
Your performance, because it was stellar. You look
He'll never be getting Jack Della on the fucking potty. It would just be a 13-minute show. He's got the tism for sure. He must do, eh?
just out of range of his
But then when he's
so smooth and your ability to slide just out
like, you can hear him. His most personality comes out when he's fighting. He's just all fight.
of your own was incredibly impressive.
That's what I like to call the 50G spot, baby.
Ah.
You're 25 years old. You have an amazing future ahead of you, and I can't wait to see you inside the octagon again.
That wasn't bad, but any time people try to recreate that, it doesn't really hit as hard. Highly regarded. An Italian from Perth. He's ginger, so he's got that raw power, like Bo Nickel and stuff. But he's Italian, so he's got Vittori's chin. But he's Australian, so he's got Volk's poisonous and just chillness. He's honestly like a perfect hybrid. Italian jaw, Ranger power, and then Aussie chillness. It's what you want. Let's see it. Fuck. Just so awkward, eh? I don't think he meant to do that as well. Just use my eyes.
The punches. Yeah, I just use my eyes. You know, it's the most important part of my game is the eyes.
As he looked who he was talking to, he's like, oh shit, my bad.
Just come, you know, one fight at a time. But yeah, I'm ready to go home to Perth, Australia, and get another fight in by February.
If you remember this, because you know how I just showed you the clip of Kevin said we need to train next time you're in the US. Well, this is the clip. He asked Jack, we need to train next time you're here. And then Jack hits him with, I'm here right now. What? I'm here right now. Puts his arms out. Oh my God, right? But YouTube's just hit me with heads up. We've detected in your stream belonging to someone else. No, you haven't. You haven't done that. No, this is all me. This is all me. I'm just glazing JDM Day. It's National JDM Day here in Perth in honor of this weekend's fight card, and you guys are having a problem about it. I don't understand. His tisn't got to him when he realised he was talking. Yeah, I'll just use me eyes. Why would you say that? That was his first interview with Bisping, and he's like, I'll just use me eyes, really. Which is what you do if you've got them, which you don't, Michael, sorry. You don't have them. Yo, I'm a bit, you know, I never like to keep streaming with that massive fucking paragraph on the screen now. Because now, like, the chat's all the way up here. I've got a big blob of text. And it's like, hey, dude, cut that out. But God. What about Jack Della, hey? Just what about him? He's the best. Yeah, YouTube hates to see them smaller channels boom. YouTube hate to see me show UFC content. Like, get over it. Get over it. His interview after he beat Randy in Perth is probably the best. Well, now I feel like I can't show it anymore. Did you know Yan vs. Guskov is booked for November or December? I did see, like, rumours of that, but until, like, Big Marcel posted, I never believed that stuff, but I did see that. Said so in a Polish interview. Okay, yeah. But I had been hearing heaps of shit about that. It's signed. A little copyright won't hurt nobody, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, but that's pretty crazy. You know what, Oh, it's annoying. That's actually a tough matchup as well, because I'm thinking about Blachowicz, but Bogdan's kind of sick. But I'm thinking probably Blachowicz wins, you would say. But Bogdan with his, like, hands-down style. Because Bogdan's got a weird style that is, like, hella different. The way he was, like, just hands down against Krylov and then timed him. He does have sick timing, but, yeah, I think Blachowicz is probably the right pick there. Can't go wrong with that, I reckon. What do you think about John Jones' position in the UFC right now? Well, funny you ask. I just posted a video today about John Jones' travesty, which you should go watch right now. Bogdan has that Ruziboyev-like strike. Okay, I don't know about that. Ruziboyev, I feel like you've just discredited old mate Bogdan. Do they have the same flag? Guskov not ready yet. Should have built him up. Well, they have. They have built him up. He lost to Volkan in his debut, and then he's beaten Span by KO. He's beaten Krylov by KO. He's beaten... who else has he beaten? He's like on a 4-fight win streak, all knockouts, I believe. How many is he on? You know what? His Zach Palga KO is fucking nutty, actually. That's actually one of my favorite KOs. Screaming at fucking Zach Palga as he fucking slaughters him. Like, it doesn't get cooler than that. And then lands a sick combo on him. Billy Anacana, he subbed. Oh, yeah, true. Damn, dude. Damn. That is fucking... Oosh, 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 oosh. All the follow-ups as he's dropping him, man. Just cannot miss. God, I love that, eh? This Krylov downfall is breaking my heart. I got into the sport around the time he started his win streak, and the 2-year layoff was the worst thing that could have happened to him. Crazy John Jones breakdown. You should be a fighter analysis. Thank you. You went and watched my breakdown? Yeah, it was one of my more better ones. Like that, I was actually up all night researching why he didn't want to fight Aspinall. So I'd appreciate if that weirdly goes viral. YouTube, talking to you guys now. But you know, it's not up to you whether it goes viral. I suppose it's up to me. But yeah, if you want to catch any of my other breakdowns, travesty, I hit a lot of hard-hitting topics in MMA. Some of the most asked questions: why Kelvin missed weight. I mean, I nailed that. If you didn't know why Moicano lost to Makhachev, I break it down really nicely. And you know what? Probably the most asked question I got since I've started my channel is why Jalen Turner was forced to retire. So I had to make a hit piece on that and why he was forced to retire, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know, and it's feels good to be the one to open people's eyes, you know? You know, you just shit out 15 seconds and 10 seconds, but then you actually try and YouTube says, don't bother, mate. Stick to your boring-ass videos. Stick to the quickies, mate, because these are boring and no one cares. Fantastic breakdown. I got to go to bed. Good night. Thank you, Tina. Leave a comment on it. Do you like cheesecake? I do actually like cheesecake. I'm not a fan of cake, but cheesecake, if I was to have some. But yeah, hit me with a subscriber if you could. If you could, because I'd appreciate that, you know. I would. But no peer pressure. No one likes to be told. You know, you want to do it on your own account. So this is your opportunity to do it in your own free will. I didn't force you. Just suggested it, because a lot of people forget too. A lot of people forget that it's there. Fantastic breakdown. Oh, I read that. Do a video on Dumas? No, you need to do the hard-hitting topics. Why Dumas is a dirty criminal. And then I could just, because he's a, and just like cut it off kind of thing. You take it Onama or Garcia? I've actually got Garcia in that one. People forget, man. You know what? That actually could be an idea. Cedric Dumas is a criminal because he is a... And just fucking lay out the hard R. Because it's so much harder when a white boy launches it, I reckon. Like, black people have kind of, I don't know, it's overdone. But when a white guy says it, it kind of keeps it fresh. I feel like it's way harder. The Dumas idea, pretty good, yeah, but like, would it actually get people in there? In the door? Like, people see John Jones, this, Jalen Turner retired. Why did Cedricus Dumas? That, like, it wouldn't really appeal to anyone. Like, none of my friends know who Cedricus Dumas is. They know who John Jones is, and Kelvin Gastelum, and Hanato, and Jalen. But it'd be rare to find someone, you're gay? You're gay? Oh, God, no. No, I'm not gay. You can do a Raja one, but with the same concept. We'll get more views for sure. Yeah, I could say, why Raja Jackson, I was about to say, why Raja Jackson committed the crime he did. And then Raja Jackson committed the crime he did because he is black. Because he is black. And he doesn't care. It's a good way to get hardcore fans to your Jamaxon. Jamaxon. Because I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say. Because he is a black male. And they have a tendency for that shit. If you didn't realise. Something like that. 13% of the black bears make up 60% of the... That's always a good stat to throw around. Or the bear stat, of course. That's always good chatter. Very good. And like this might just have to be my new niche, really, because like try to find 10 sick cancellations to talk about, and it gets 100 views and 0 subs, but then Dumbass video on why Moicano lost to Makhachev. Yeah, 5 subs and 500 views. Like, so you want me to just fucking barely try it all then? Is that what you're saying, YouTube? Because I can barely try. I love that. Do you know diesel is not flammable like gasoline? I did not know that, no. Tendencies for what? I'm not sure. Not sure what we were talking about. Okay. Ooh, I don't know about that. But yes, how are you guys going? Oh, let me throw a poll up. What do you think the poll should be? Yuri Khalil, maybe Gamrot Oliveira? But I always like when they're a bit head-to-head. Would enough people be picking Gamrot for me to even make that? Or we're all going fucking Charles? I know one guy who'd be picking Gamrot. Definitely know one guy. Ciao. Ciao. I forgot that means hello as well. Ciao. Even though it just feels like it means goodbye. Natasha Claudia Camdella. All right, let me check you out for a second. I'm picking Gamrot, brother. Yes, you who I was talking about, obviously. It's goodbye. Natasha. Hold the phone. That guy can shut the fuck up for a second, please. All right, let me look. Are you left or right? Yeah, I'm actually a righty. Right-handed. But my cousin's ambidextrous. Thank you for the question. All right, Natasha, you bad bitch. How's it going? How's it going, Natasha Claudia Camdella? Let me give you a little caress on the face there. Boop. Naughty girl. All right, Natasha, good to see you. Cougar alert. Detailed, but to the point. Thank you for that, Tina. Thank you for that comment. Guys, if you haven't noticed, Tina's very good looking. Yan versus Guskov, you know what? I will throw that in a poll. My man, Bommy. Just because we're mates and stuff. You reckon? I don't know if I can see that, Kendrick. But potentially. I think knees in the clinch are going to be good for old mate. But I don't know. I feel like he's going to be a little bit gun shy as well in the first round. Gamrot cannot be finished. The best, worst chin ever. You know what? That's so true. He does have the best, worst chin of all time. Can get dropped by RDA, but will you ever see him knocked out? God, no. God, no, you wouldn't. Charles by finish similar to Benil. Benil's definitely, way more finishable than Gamrot, you would say. Even though Benil knocked over Gamrot. Damn, Gamrot has been dropped too many times. RDA, I feel like Turner definitely wobbled him off balance kind of thing. Had him hurt. Benil's knocking you down. RDA had him on skates, which is crazy, which is so crazy. Gets dropped by little stuff. He does. Against RDA and Benil Dariush, he gets dropped. But then I think I'm going to pick a 29-year-old kickboxer, and he doesn't drop him at all. That fucking eats at me every day. How did Klein not have any success when 40-year-old RDA could drop him on his fucking ass? Armin too? Yeah, Armin did spinning back fist him. And we all seen it except for the judges, weirdly, which makes zero sense. But, Why Blovich has 4, everyone at the top? Because that's what happens when you're at the top. Well, what kind of question is that, really? Because he's at the top of the division? I don't know. What did you want from me there? Why is Robert Whittaker fought everyone at the top? Answer me that. Because he's at the top of the... Did he drop him instantly? I want to find the RDA clip now. Dude, he's hurt already. What the fuck? He's like a little fucking dog that you just cannot get off of you. So honestly, there's no point dropping him. That wasn't the question, just pointed that out. Okay. That wasn't a question, left a question mark. My lord. My lordy. And you said why? What? I don't know. And what do you fucking mean? That's not a question. Why has this happened? Question mark. That wasn't a question. I was just pointing it out. You can't do that to me. You can't do that. But honestly, what the hell was that, man? Come on. Who are you going to pick in Cesare? I'm going to pick Cesare. Even though it is kind of a rocky debut for him because Almeida's pretty good. You know what? Oh, damn, it's annoying, hey. That fight is actually annoying. Fair enough. My bad. That is fair enough. Probably don't put a question mark on the end of your sentences if you don't want them answered as a question. Just, I don't know, something to maybe think on, sleep on or something. But yeah, I don't know about that fight, I really don't. Maybe I'll go Cesar Almeida now that I've rethunked it a bit. Because is Cesare going to take him down? No. So he's going to have to, like, knock out Almeida with big power and straight shots. Just his normal fighting style rather than Cesar, who's a seasoned kickboxer. That Abdul Razak Al Hassan KO at the start of the year, I feel like people have forgotten about how fucking wicked that was. Because it was on the very first... Cesare could take him down. True, he's not his brother. Maybe he could. But does he take people down? I don't know. I don't know if he does. But yeah, the Cesar Almeida one was so nutty.
UFC split decision.
Occasionally, okay. I loved this KO. It was so... Not asking, but Ulberg or Reyes? Yeah, I've got Ulberg. Or you're just pointing that out, that's a fight? Not sure what to think anymore. Question marks don't mean what they used to. Oh, he's hurt! He's hurt! Boom! Oh my lord! Oh, fuck! That is the sickest KO. The way he leans back like... Get off me! Oh! Damn! That KO is nutty. Ooh. Oh. Damn. Such a fucking gnarly KO. And I was live for that, and Guru wasn't live for the start of the for the first card of the year, but I was live for that. So if you want to look at my reaction for that, it's on my channel. It's on my channel on like the first stream I've ever done, really. There was like 2 people in there at the time as well. And you know what? Maybe that Urban Outcast was one of them. I don't know. All right, but Cesare versus Tom Breeze. Okay. That's a great clip, but Reyes is taller and longer. Okay. The version of Yam we saw till Reyes fight beats all present light heavyweights. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that take. I really don't mind that take. If he was that close to beating Magomed the first time, why wouldn't have more in his prime? And boy, he fucked up Reyes that night. It was sick. You see that people will never forget the mark that was left on Reyes' fucking body.
Didn't quite get the that left hand, and he's hurt. Breeze has been knocked down. It's a match.
Damn, Cesare's hands are pretty snappy.
Very confident. Just look.
What's he got on his back?
Hench.
Do they put sponsorships on their fighters in this promotion? What the fuck?
Breeze presents here now.
Oh shit!
There. That left hand.
Oh damn!
It's a knockdown! First round finish here.
He's got them all over him.
Does it? Emphatic. There's no coming back from that. Bye-bye, Pepsi Cola. Hello, holy wine. Breeze did not.
What the fuck is that commentator call? Goodbye, Pepsi Cola. Hello, wine?
Mitchell does it. Emphatic. There's no coming back from that. Bye-bye, Pepsi Cola. Hello, holy wine. Greece did not turn up for this.
What the
He's had a
fuck does that
harrowing
even
story
mean?
getting here, but an even more harrowing
Is
time
Tom
in the
Breeze's
ring.
nickname Pepsi
Great
Cola,
connection,
or is...
Great shot.
Oh, he's back
Boxing
up.
Par excellence. Breeze was hurt.
Does anyone know what that means?
It's first round finish here. Alexiejchuk does it. Emphatic. There's no coming back. Cola, hello, holy wine. Greece did not turn up for this.
Bye-bye, Pepsi Cola. Hello, holy wine. I feel like that could only be rivaled by that's not the cloth from which he is cut. That's like that levels of just summing it up perfectly. That was some trash commentating. You serious? You're going to shit on that line? Bye-bye, Pepsi Cola, hello, holy wine? Yeah, that is one of the best lines I've ever heard. The fact that in the spur of the moment, he just summed it up like that and just said exactly what needed to happen. That is not the cloth from which he is cut. Bye-bye, Pepsi Cola, hello, holy wine.
Emphatic. There's no coming back from that. Bye-bye, Pepsi Cola, hello, holy wine. Greece did not turn up for this. He's had
What
a
the
harrowing
fuck does
story
that mean?
getting here, but an even more harrowing time in the ring.
All right, let's see the replay, though.
Didn't quite get the measure of the hands
Ooh,
right.
good combo. He's got fast as fuck
Right-left
hands.
combination here.
Bing.
Alexiejchuk just
Bing.
finishes this emphatically.
Ooh.
And Brees in all kinds of trouble.
Ooh.
It was a perfect 1-2-3. The fourth punch clipping him. 8th career knockout for Alexiejchuk.
Maybe I'm missing something, and Tom Breeze's nickname is Pepsi Cola. Goodbye, Pepsi Cola. That's a hell of a line from that guy. Bye-bye, Pepsi Cola. Hello, you holy wine. I like that. I like that stuff. I remember using Tom Breeze in UFC. He's still in the game somehow. Tom Breeze is still in the UFC game. You can still use him if you wanted. Boxing and MMA is so different. It is, isn't it? It definitely is. You think someone's a good boxer, and then it turns out they're not at all. Lee Chadwick. He fought Lee Chadwick. Split decision loss against Sean Strickland, who was 10-0 at the time. That's pretty cool. Strickland was once an undefeated beast. Nick Lentz, too. Nick Lentz is not in the UFC game. So, take that one back. Take that one back. He absolutely is not. I know who's in the game and who's not. And I've never seen a Nick Lentz in the game. Unless I'm tripping badly, but I doubt it. Never in my life. Maybe UFC 4. Maybe, yeah. There used to be other guys. Yeah, true. But Tom Breeze is still in UFC 5 today, somehow. Which makes no sense. I remember when Ryan LaFleur used to be in UFC 3 or something. So, yeah, there definitely used to be some fucking bums back in the day. Ryan LaFleur, I used to always be like, man, that guy's got the sickest last name. Sickest last name ever. Over here. But maybe the other ones. Yeah, that does ring a bell. And Nick Lentz. Yeah, UFC 3 or something, I reckon. I do remember that. Doddity. Yeah, he's actually still not got a bad record, Tom Breeze. 20-6? Hang it up at 20-6? Can't be mad at that. Even when he goes on his old age slide, he still retires with a... Did you see that? What the fuck was that with that? I think I just got chosen. Maybe that was the guy choosing me for the Watsy. No hate, but JDM is the only champ who was never undefeated. That is true, isn't it? Well, I don't actually know if that is true. Have you even put research into that, or you're just going to assume? Which, more often than not, you should be right with that. You should be right with that, yeah. I don't know, pretty crazy that he's like, kind of hasn't had to learn a lesson later than that. But I do feel like someone would have started as an amateur, but that doesn't count. No, it's true. Okay. Put a bit of research into it. It seems like that would be true, because who else is losing their first 2 fights like a schmuck? But, if Jack was 18-0 right now, I'd be so worried he'd lose to Makhachev. But because he's 18-2, he's got that life. He's got those losses out of the way before he ever got cool. People forget UFC 3 Isaac. I mean, yeah, that is right. I always get worried now. But yeah, I used to use him as well. There was another guy too. But yeah, he had wicked power in his shots. He had pretty good power. What was Muhammad Ali so cracked in UFC 5? But we should acknowledge that Islam grappling is quite top. If JDM doesn't crack Islam in 1 or 2 round, that's a problem. Why? Because Islam will take over later rounds. I feel like it'd be the opposite. It's not like finish or bust. If anything, I reckon maybe that for Islam. Because round 5, who you reckon was winning round 5 out of Makhachev, JDM? I reckon it's JDM all day. All day he's going to win round 5. And the later rounds. I reckon the later rounds will only get worse. I reckon he's just got it all day. All day he's got that Makhachev matchup. It's like tailor-made to Jack fucking him up, I reckon. Going off everything we've seen, I feel like the conclusion is Jack should be able to fuck Makhachev up badly with his hands. Way better stand-up, way better boxing. So much more poised in the pocket, like ridiculous power, granite chin, bigger than Dustin and Volk. You could say better takedown defense than them if you're plussing his strength. But maybe Volk has better technique and stuff. You could make an argument, but featherweight, welterweight, so I feel like it divvies up. Late surge by JDM, but it's a matter of stuffing the first few takedowns, in my opinion. Only thing is he's kind of slow. Not that he's slow, but like, does that ever hold him back? Like the way he's placing his shots, anyways. But the timing is sick, yeah. It's never like, oh, he's just too slow. Like the way he's ripping combos on people, you wouldn't even be like, man, he's slow. I don't actually think he's slow. I don't think he's slow at all, but people do say that about him. He's not ridiculously fast, like Gary. Gary's 1-2 and stuff. But you know what? Jack's always just placing shit. He's just like, just sticking the jab out. 1, 2. He's got heavy hands. He does have heavy hands. The body shots he was folding people with, like Ramazan Ameev, just instantly covered up, just cripples Danny. Randy Brown just cannot take one punch off him. He's stiff in a good way, like Terence. And every fighter, I reckon we've seen him get better as well. Every time out, he's better. Like the Basil one was weird, and then the Gilbert one's better. The Bilal one, way better. And if you've seen his stand-up, how did Ange Lucer survive that fight? That is such a sick fight from Jack. Just pouring it on Ange Lucer at the end, yeah. Hence why people have gone, you know what, I don't even think anyone has knocked out Ange Lucer. That guy is just fucking dog tough, I think. Because he's been hurt. Oh, yeah, Phil Rowe did, actually. Phil Rowe fucked him up. Phil Rowe battered the shit out of him. It's not slow. It's more like to set up a bigger shot. Yeah, it's never like he's going full speed. It's more finesse. Phil Rowe did recently, yeah. I clocked that after I said it. That was a fucking awesome fight. That Phil Rowe Lucer fight. You know what? Lucer actually gives fun fights. The Bonfim one wasn't that good, but him versus Rhys McKee. Rhys McKee had him on skates as well. Even AJ Fletcher hurt him badly too. What's Jack's biggest weakness? Maybe he like wants to scramble out of it too much. Like some people will shoot on his legs and he'll like roll to the ground and go for a weird scramble to get out. I've seen him do that a couple times. Bottom game maybe, I don't know, because on round 5 when Bilal got him down, I was like, oh no. But then he fucking gets back up anyways. And then Bilal gets him down again in round 5 and he throws Bilal off of him. So, but maybe like, I don't know. He doesn't really have much weaknesses, does he? But definitely you'd have to say the ground game, just because there's nothing else to say. We don't see his sub game, could be that. Have seen him always tough it out of the bad spots he gets in though. But yeah, he can get caught in bad spots in the first place. Going for weird scrambles, maybe Makhachev could capitalise, but this is what when we're talking about Jack's speed, I feel like this was fairly quick.
Roberts can't allow himself to be backed up against the fence here. If Maddalena swarming, look at the
Bloody hell. Agree on the scrambles thing. He entertains those tricky scrambles like Usyk. Yeah, I've seen him make a couple bad ones. Like Basil went on a single leg, and then instead of like trying to stuff it, he went for an extravagant roll and tried to end up on top, and it didn't work. You'd think he wouldn't be as good against rangy strikers, but he's just as good. Yeah, just backs out Randy Brown. He's always coming forward as well, which I think helps. You never really actually see people back JDM up. I feel like you'll be backing Islam up straight away. You're backing Bilal up instantly as soon as the fight starts. And Bilal's always going forward. No, what I'm saying is if Islam keeps Jack down in 1 and 2 rounds, there might be a problem. Let's be real. Cannot compare Bilal to Islam. Why not? Why can't you? Why? Islam's 10 times better than Bilal. I don't know why you can say that. Backed him up till he did eventually later in the fight. You know what? And he was pinging him off the back foot. Yeah, true. True, he did. But straight away is when the fight, mate. No worries. The Bilal that everyone said was going to beat Shavkat. All right, and double down. I can get rid of you. I don't mind. Holy shit, nearly made you moderator, actually. But I don't mind, little rage beta. Off your pop, brother. What's it like being a loser? Actually, I know. No, not really. Not really. I'm pretty cool. Islam is going to want to gain respect from JDM in the first rounds of video. Takedown or not letting him press you. He'll be shooting early. But you know what? Bilal Muhammad shot a takedown in round 1 too. And Jack stuffed that shit. Stuffed that shit. But no, Bilal only shot in the later rounds once he was gassed. Even though he shot a takedown in round 1 that was shitty and got stuffed. Yeah, and got this one? I think so. I think he does. Well, let's time out people for an opinion. No, he knows what he was doing there. He knows what he was doing there. Shut up, Ryan. Don't be that guy. What did he even say again? It was just like... And then he's typed it twice. But, like, if you're just purposely being wrong... JDM went 5 rounds with Bilal. Like, he's saying that's embarrassing. Like, you know what you're doing there. You're a fucking gimp. You're a little gimpy loser, mate. Yes, 12-fight win streak Bilal, who just beat Leon, who just beat Usman, you know. But how dare he go 5 rounds with him? It doesn't even make sense. And remember after Ian Gary Shavkat? Oh, yeah, Bilal beats both of those guys. Everyone said that. Everyone said that. But then Jack beats Bilal, and it's like, no. He's back to being shit again because Jack beat him, and Jack can never get full credit for any of his wins. But that's all right, because it only makes it sweeter when Jack just keeps fucking pissing people off. Even though I don't know what's there to be pissed off when Jack Della goes out there and knocks someone out, and people are mad about it. Oh, I hate that guy. That guy, I wouldn't be saying that. Didn't you fucking moderate for Fight Fairy like a little sissy was? Go suck her little taint again. But, oh, please, Fight Fairy. Can I be mod for ya? I'm here every day. I'm here every day looking at you, Fight Fairy, and your little fringe. That guy used to mod for Fight Fairy, guys. Don't let him get away with that shit. How fucking embarrassing is that? He respects a woman's opinion. Honestly, you can't believe it. Could you see the UFC giving Prates a title shot for beating Leon? You know what? If he knocked him out gnarlily, I know that probably wasn't the best way to say that, but yes. Just the little grazing body shot, you know? It's just it can't get better. Can't get better, but I do think Blovich win. Who mixes it up on the feet better than Prates? Ian Gary? You could definitely say Ian Gary does. Yeah, well, he's saying in that weight class, I'm pretty sure. You can't bloody, bro, don't get rage baited. Let people talk purposely wrong things. I started reading game plan. Not going to just let people comment purposely wrong things to, like, be a child. There's no children in the stream if you haven't realised. So I will be getting rid of the children. That's kind of what happens. You know, if someone comes in spams the M-word, well, you get rid of him. If someone comes in and says, bro, JDM couldn't even finish Bilal. It's like, you know what you're doing. Off you pop. I don't want that. I hate Ian Gary. See, gameplay was wise. If JDM does good in 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5, I would like to see you striking that. But he was like body kicks, leg kicks, and high kicks. And Prates just kept blasting a left hand. Brother, why are you big mad? Not big mad. But if you want to take that as a little small win and think you got me angry, then I don't mind. But I'm not going to be one of those guys that just give the same answer. You know, don't give any passion into their answers because, oh, you don't want to be rage baited. It's so embarrassing. No, I don't care. I don't care if those 16-year-olds want to come in and rage bait, like that doesn't piss me off, because it actually fills me with a bit of, you know, God, that guy's such a loser. I don't actually have it that bad, because I could be that guy. I could be that. You seem stressed, brother. All right, you're just fucking missing it completely. How do I seem stressed when I've been live for an hour and 40 talking about UFC? But yes, I'm just so stressing badly. You know, I've got a lot on my plate right now with work and, okay, nothing actually, no. Definitely not stressed. Forget that talk, something good. I mean, let's talk about Australia. Yeah, let's talk about Australia for no good reason. Why would we do that? Also, Jax Jaden, are you here, buddy? Imagine Muslim Salikov makes a late resurgence to the rankings. That would be pretty bizarre. You know what? Where's the Leech? That reminded me of the Leech. Where is that guy? Also, I was going on to YouTube before, looking through YouTube analytics, and they suggest fucking whatsies for you to pick. Like they suggested me an idea, and then they gave me a thumbnail, and dude, the fucking thumbnail looks so sick. Looks so sick. I'm like, man, I might fucking use this. But I went into the YouTube studio, and a couple of people have done it. What your favorite fighter says about you. But look at the thumbnail. They're like, here, bro, have that. Isn't that sick? Isn't that sick? Don't ignore me, bro. Who is Volk fighting next? Leroy Murphy. I think that guy commenting DDP fight with Chimaev's fight of Slave Owner versus Terror. You say let's talk about something else, and then you just comment some fucking weird ass thing like that. How am I supposed to come back and start a convo with what you just said? I think that guy was commenting DDP fight with Simaev as fight of Slave Owner versus terrorists. Like, what? God damn it! You got to give me something if you want to bloody change the conversation. Prefers the stuff YouTube recommends to the creators. Who won the pick? It's just like random generated people. It's not even a real person. But yeah, but a couple people have done that. What your favorite fighter says about you, because they even showed me. I was like, damn, is that an original idea? But then they also suggested people who have done that. But it hasn't gone heaps of views, and you could do your own version. What does your favorite fighter? And that's probably where they got the idea anyway, maybe, potentially. But, oh, wow, this guy just did it. You know what? You can't do it then. They're obviously fucking suggesting it to absolutely everyone. This guy's got no views and he just did it 6 hours ago. And look, this guy's done it. You're 12 years old. You're a casual 1 year ago. This guy, goated, annoying, casual. You know what? Okay, don't for the YouTube bait. Like, don't do that anymore now. But you know what? They've all got good views, haven't they? And although someone's done it, everyone's going to have their different opinions. But how sick is that thumbnail that they gave me? I just think that looks so cool. Because this guy obviously made it himself. He made that. This guy made that. But they just, like, AI generated that for me. They're like, here, have that. Have that. That's a sick thumbnail that we thought would look cool too. What does Melky Costa say about me? That you're hideously ugly and he's like representing you on the main stage. So that's tough, bro. But yeah, that's what it says about you if Melky Costa is your favorite fighter. You're hideously ugly and you're like, yo, that's one of us on the main stage, repping our brand. So yeah, that's what that says about you. If Ian Gary's your favorite fighter, that means you obviously like to watch your wife have sex with other guys as well. I could say that, even though, you know, I don't actually believe in that. Mainstream UFC do, so they would like it. Don't you think Ian Gary too much taken into not consideration? Dude, this guy said, let's change the subject, and he cannot string a fucking genuine sentence together. Don't you think Ian Gary too much taken into not consideration? He is quite a good fighter. You know what? You actually make a great point. I feel like he has taken too much into not consideration. And he is quite a good fighter. What's this guy on about? Come on. You know when someone doesn't take into not consideration, right? It's like the opposite of actually considering things. You not consider them. Nothing like watching a 500-pound woman board a plane after being told my luggage was 2 pounds heavy. You know what? That's a good point. That's a classic Larry Dad joke, but that makes a lot of sense. But obviously, there's a person, but they're so like anal about your baggage. 1 kilo over, and then they let a fat obese. Bro, I'm drunk. It's too cold now in Finland now. You are drunk, dude, because that only needed one now. Too cold in Finland now. Cold now in Finland now. Larry after the flight? After the flight. Okay. The flight. Just throws in a little member thing. Might have to change those around, but we got some pretty good ones. I feel like maybe get rid of the Strickland one. Actually, someone throw the Strickland one at me because he's got a stash, which kind of makes it cooler, I think, because he's got that 6 stash. Actually, it does look pretty basic. Might get rid of that one. Throw the Della one at me too. Could get the Larry emote back. That was pretty sick. Larry gets his own emote. You know, he's been the longest standing mod. A little thumbs up from Sean there. Okay, there they all are. Oh, the Jack one's just perfection. And then with the Guru one, the Strickland one valid as far. Yeah, it's all right. But it's probably the shittest one we've got. And the Della one could be like more clearer that it's Jack holding the belt, but it's such a cool photo. He's just like sitting on on the ocean or whatever. And the Guru one is undefeated. That could never be changed ever. That's just peak right there. His bald little head shining in the chat. I do like that it doesn't have a background, but it's like, who even really likes Strickland? Why is he there? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Yo, what's up, EGM Vlogs? Why don't you subscribe? You know, I don't want to pressure you into anything, but why don't you go ahead? Dude, JDM's new look? I don't want to actually get my nose broken. Come on, man. Oh, new look with the big, with the fucking orange goatee and the snapback cap. I know what you're saying now. Yeah, JDM's new look. He's cool. God, he never puts a foot wrong. He's like swinging nunchucks on a Skype call. Craig Jones leaks that he's a bong smoker too, which I actually feel like I kind of believe a little bit. Like he joked around with it, but there's a bit of truth to Jack's had a couple bongs. I wouldn't be surprised, but he is like a professional athlete and he seems dialed in. But there's got to be a reason he's that chill and laid back at the same time. Like, it seems like he's like sober when he fights, but then instantly hits a joint and then he gets on the... He does smoke weed, which is gay. Oh, he does he? The American JDM look was weird as fuck, lol, but it happens. Well, it's not gay to smoke on occasions. Probably did when he was in recovery from breaking his arm. True, but where did you find that, Bommy? Where did you find that? What's your credible source here? What's one fight you want to see happen next in the lightweight division? If you can pick the matchups, I would like to see, if I could have anything right now, I want to find something a little bit cooler. Nazim Sadikov versus Benoit Saint Denis. I reckon that would just be a banger. And if you watch that get made, you'd be like, damn, BSD versus Nazim. That would be off its head. Or definitely, you know what would be a hood classic that would just go down in the streets? Anshul Jabli versus Muhammad Yahya is the fight to make, 100%. Abu Dhabi's little peasant bum versus India's own... BSD versus Grant Dawson? Way to bore up the show, goddammit. I just put on a banger for you and you were like, let's get Grant Dawson in here. Even though Grant Dawson's last fight was fun, but come on, Kendrick. You get to make any matchup and you went with Grant Dawson? You shit me? But Sadikov versus Ribovics would be off its head as well. I actually didn't realize that was you the first time. Damn it, you were 1 for 1 and then you fucking brought Grant Dawson into things. What's next for the Asian Turtle? Pretty sure he has a fight against... Come on. I need to be good. Ikram. Yes. He's actually fighting Ikram Olaskarov, which is a pretty neat fight. And he's actually got a great chance to win too, I believe. I think it's on 321, the Aspinall Garn card. Yeah, he's fighting the Iron Turtle, Junyong Park. Glass Jawson. Gets knocked out one time, and now he's got a fucking glass jaw. How dare you? How dare you? But he does have a glass jaw, you're right. Should have been Moicano versus Ruffy. Yeah, but wait, what? No, you don't get the guy you just lost to's winner. Why would that make any sense, Colby? Or in the first place, you mean? In the first place, it should have been that matchup. Which makes sense, because weirdly, way more winnable, hey. For some reason, even though that doesn't make sense. But way more winnable. Moicano looks so bad against Darius. It was mentioned in a pod, maybe Grim Reapers or B Team. Okay. Do you think Grant Dawson can be UFC champion? Shit, no, he can't. No chance. No chance, but I'm never going to be the UFC champion either. So, no reason to hold your head down, Grant Dawson. We're one of the same. Will you consider Anshul Jabali as the lowest fighter in the division? I think so. Muhammad Yahya exists. Dawson been 15 for like 3 years? He has. Wrong, Asian turtle. I meant salty, but oh, damn it. That is embarrassing. I thought it was weird that you didn't. But what's next for Salty Baldiev? Or Sati Baldiev? Light heavyweight, that's low down. Can't even think of someone. Who did you say again? Kutelaba or someone, but I feel like that's a little bit too soon. I actually don't even know. Who is Muhammad Yahya? He's the guy that got knocked down 9 times or something. He broke the record for most times getting knocked down. So it'd be such a meme fight. Legit, people would be tuning in to watch Jubilee versus Muhammad Yahya like no other, I reckon. It'd be such like a sick fight. It's like basically the equivalent of Vardyard DDP. Probably better as well. The memes. Oh wow, the build-up of Muhammad Yahya. I was brutal, it was nice. Well, not nice, but definitely a little bit brutal. And you know what? I actually think I might pick the Iron Turtle to beat Ikram, because I think he's so bad, so mid, and people weirdly think he's good for some reason. And he's some monster. I reckon Ikram's stiff on the feet. He hasn't, taken anyone down. Is Muhammad Yahya in the UFC? Yes, dude. Yes. I wouldn't just... You know what? Who reckons we should definitely get rid of this guy? Because most of his questions are just fucking, a pain. A pain. When you consecutively become a pain, all I need is one person. Oh, I seen it. Yep, thanks. Thanks for the green light, whoever that was. Weirdly deleted their message anyway, but I seen it. I definitely seen it. So, yeah. That's a prelim headliner of the century, yeah. Early prelim opener of Makhachev JDM, Jubilee Yahya. That's one way to get butts in seats. Early doors, for sure. Yes. See, I knew someone said it. I just had already seen it. Beat a man that I need. Let's see how my comments going. Oh, it's got 14 likes now. I feel like they are...
For your chance to win the double pass,
I'm too drunk now in Finland right now. I was like, what the fuck has just happened to Bommy? But I get what you're saying. Fair enough. Definitely fair enough. Love Sassy Lorenzo. Okay, I miss Oso Sassy as well. Where did she go? Seriously, where did Oso Sassy go? She used to be here all the time. I feel like I have a recollection of saying mean things to her though once in like a jokingly way, but she took very serious and then never came back. Because I feel like I do that a lot sometimes. And then I think back in time, whatever happened to that guy? But no, one time I laid into them and they didn't like it. But yeah, where is Oso Sassy? You're so right, Tina. I still think about her sometimes. The little moaning girl that would play Flappy Bird. You guys remember her. I know Larry does. She was great. She was a great addition. No, that was a different girl. What do you mean? What do you mean that was a different girl? I wouldn't be surprised if it's happened a couple times. And you know what? You know how you've been seeing an influx of like 35 people? We went up to 48 at one point. Not to complain, but guess how many subs I've gained during this whole 2-hour stream with a constant influx of 40 people. One sub. which is just crazy. Streams like this back in the day, they used to be like, I'd finish with 20. Oh, so Sassy still got a wrench? True. I seen you at 40 earlier. I know. And then it was like a big reveal just then when I went to, I'm calling you Sassy. I know, yeah. But it just reminded me of Oh So Sassy. Rest in peace, oh soul. But when I was like 48, I was like, damn, this stream's kind of popping, bro. I can't wait to like maybe check the sub count and see we've actually had a good stream for once. And then I go and check it, and it just doesn't translate anymore. Maybe I'm not as exciting as I thought. No, that can't be it. That cannot be it. It cannot be me. Definitely everyone else, I think. Thank you for that, Bomber. Yeah, I needed that. Trying to find the little bit where I... Community moderation. All right, here it is. Hello, man. Who is our moderators? User management. We got Baku, Nina. It boosts the algo, does it? No, we do not have Oh So Sassy. That is disappointing. Something's definitely happened then. Oh, you know what? I think there's a chance she's disappeared, actually, and removed her account. They all subbed now, that's why. They're all subbed now, that's why. Give him his 30th like, Kalana. Thank you for that. Yes, give me a like. Give me a like, my friend. And for the people that weren't here, just because, you know, I got to bring it up. But I feel like, actually, now that I'm looking at the chat, most of yous were here. Break it down, Enzo. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Kalana. I just seen your newest comment, my man. And where was I just going then? What was I saying that ringed a bell? Oh, yes. Yesterday's stream, if you guys weren't here. Right now, Guru, I know you hit up. Yeah, as you can see, someone else was here. If you weren't here in yesterday's stream, well, that's a shame because someone else was definitely there. Right now, Guru, I know you boys about playing. Oi, the Guru. Oi, who's that? Guy out for a second. 7-1 from Sweden. Hey. Lost his first fight and now. Just showing everyone that was here. Like everyone in the stream was here yesterday, but we're just reliving it together. What? How vibes? And you know what? We were just saying that we haven't seen him in fucking ages as well. Legit, just saying that the other day. You know what? Guru hasn't been in here in ages. Just curious if you'd ever tandem skydive with someone. Missed it. Fuck. Really? I swear you were there, Larry. I really thought you were there. Okay. Well, I'm glad I showed you then. Yeah, and he gave out 5 memberships as well to Gambles and Lance Grove and stuff. Literally just finished trashing it, and I wasn't trashing him. You can give your opinion. I was saying when I go on the streams and he's talking about the UK speech laws, it's like that doesn't resonate with me, so I often tune out. But you know, Guru should be able to take someone else's opinion with the account he has. There's no way he'd get mad at me for saying that when all the stuff he says. We could still be boys and not like absolutely everything about each other. Like, I don't like his obsessive need of talking about like the politics and what's happening in the UK. You go on live, talk about fighting. But I suppose it's like a real live stream anyway. Some people want to hear about that type of thing. I don't know, maybe. Wonderful. Guru's live now? No, he's not. Not that I know of. I don't think so. But we're coming up on 2 hours, which is when I will take off. Yeah, I wonder when he'll have to post his predictions. You know what? He's so out of the loop. He was in here and he said he messaged Oban Elliott this week to set up Minecraft, and Oban aired him. And then Guru went, oh. And then Guru found out later that it's actually fight week. He's fighting this weekend. MMA Guru, what's happened to you? He like messaged Oban this week, like, yo, can you set up some Minecraft with Till? And then, like, he's then found out, oh, wait, you're fighting in Perth this weekend, probably weight cutting and adjusting to jet lag, and I'm hitting you up about Minecraft, sorting Minecraft with Till. And Oban just straight aired him, he said, which makes sense. Because he's like, darling, and I'm finding Jonathan Makhachev DM from Guru. Yo, mate, how's about setting up fucking Minecraft with me and Till, yeah? Mind games, we're taking Makhachev. What a tard, yeah. What an idiot. He's so out of the loop now. And then what does aired him mean? Didn't respond. Just straight air, I suppose, is where that saying comes from. And then, you know how I was telling you he's going to take Loma Look Boo Me? So I was like, oh, Guru, Loma Look Boo Me, you're taking her, aren't you? Look at these odds. And he's like, you know what, I actually haven't even looked at it, but you know I do like her. He doesn't even know who she's fighting or that she was fighting. So he's like, it's like a last second thing. Gay Australian slang at it again. Aired him, that's not even an Australian thing. Or however it's spelled, respond. Did Oban respond? No. He aired him. I thought that was like a United States thing. Fucking aired me, bro. You know, I've never even said that before. But aired him. Left him on scene. Left him on scene is what I would usually say. But aired him just seemed right. I don't know. Just fucking straight aired him. I feel like everyone's heard of that. Larry's heard it. That many years on the earth, I'd be fucking gobsmacked if you hadn't heard it, Larry. Just kidding. Honorary old Larry joke. Alright, but I'm gonna go now. Has anyone ever told you should do MMA because it looks like you could take a beating? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I reckon I could take a beating as well. I think I am, I've got a bit of toughness on me. I grew up with a brother, an older brother. I took a lot of beatings when I was younger. I was like his little test dummy on the trampoline in the backyard after we would watch a DVD Hell in the Cell video, go down a Video Easy, rent out a WWE movie, watch it, and then go out and get Batista bombed until I start bawling my eyes out and going inside. That was the go back in the day. You seen the new pic of JDM training with Tuivasa? I haven't seen that. Where could I find it? Another MMA streamer who got abused by his big bro, Dane. Well, not like abused, but just your classic hazing. Not some of the stuff that Guru's fucking said, though, when he got, like, pinned down and beaten overhead with a fucking cricket bat. Or driven out to the woods and left there, which was only a threat. Tuivasa looking good now. All the time he was at year 6 with that, you know that reference, though. 6th form, year 6. Tuivasa looking good now, real sharp. Cage Culture posted it on IG. Okay, I'll look at that, and then I might head off. You heard about that? Come on, I've been around. Since 18,000 I've found him. Because I turned 18, searched up UFC predictions, so 4 years ago, and he was one of the first videos that I clicked on. It was like a big pay-per-view coming up that weekend. I was fresh 18, could gamble now on Sportsbet, wanted to gamble, didn't know what to do, searched up predictions, clicked on one. I was like, oh, this guy's freaking pretty funny and entertaining. I like him. Same type of humor. Looked up his sub count. Oh, damn, only 17K? I don't usually find channels with this little sub count. This guy deserves a lot more than that. Fresh 18, barely legal. And then I basically pioneered him into what he is now. I discovered him. When a manager discovers that raw talent, that was me. Suge Knight. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm Suge Knight. Even though he's a bad person, I've heard. But he was a manager. Nice, I started watching before 10K. Oh, just had to one-up me, didn't ya? Take a look at this guy. Nice, I was there at 17K, actually. Take a hike, Colby, honestly. Well, you know what? I just remembered, and I was actually there before 8K. So, sorry, did I say 18? I meant 8. Yeah. That's all right, bro. That's all right. Look, if you found him a bit later, then, you know, no beef to you. You probably would make a good fighter manager, honestly. Okay. Potentially, but just because I can talk very tough to my phone with confidence doesn't mean I could get into a room of people and fucking come at it with that. Were you in the live streams? You know what? When I first found him, I always thought they were gay. I was like, bro, these streams are so cringe. Like 90 people timing their message, vying for his attention. Like, no, I'm good off that. And then I realized, you know what? The streams are just a cool place to hang out and listen. You don't even have to type. If you do, I do know who Makhachev is, the military man who disappeared out of nowhere. And that other guy that he was almost going to meet up with, who was that guy? You remember the guy who went to the UK event, didn't see Guru there and stuff? Those are the best, yeah. That he used to be a mainstay. Watch him around 247 when Tony got knocked out. I could see you representing Manel Cat for what it's worth. Musical? No, there was that like guy he had beef with and then he permitted eventually. Cannot remember. It wasn't musical, of course, because that's his friend. But there was that like I don't know. Hard to remember. But you know what else I remember and used to hate? I used to hate that Rigo guy when I seen him in the chat. He was like Guru's little Robin. Legit. Guru was Batman and Rigo was Robin for a bit. He was like famous in Guru's chat kind of. Eventually, if the guy who doxed him, I don't know if he doxed him, but he was going to like acid attack. He said, meet up at UFC London if you want to scrap. And then he was in the chat saying, Guru didn't come, he's a bitch and stuff. And Guru was like, obviously I'm not going to come. How does Yan beat Guskov? I think by decision. 5 rounds and just schools him over the distance. I don't know. But yeah, you remember that? Those were so annoying. It's like kind of what Giuliano ended up doing as well. Giuliano was there enough, and if you talked enough, you could eventually gain enough notoriety to be a mainstay. But that just seemed what everyone was doing. It's like a cesspool of people trying to just get their one little second of notice from Guru and feel like, oh, he read mine. He read mine, yes. You know, but then later, when I actually did tune into the streams and feel like they were actually more entertaining and they would talk normal stuff, it was too late and they would have 500 people in there. And then I barely ever would get read if I tried to message, but I would never message really anyway. But then I was thinking, damn, I didn't realize I had him at the start. Yeah, I was a main character for a bit. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's trying to get main characters. I used to break news to him in DMs and he gave me props in one of his videos. Oh, nice. Nice, that's pretty class. It's the video about Bisping. Okay, I don't remember the Bisping video. Yeah, but Rigo was a main character. Musical's a main character. Giuliano kind of was. Do I have to say Giuliano was a main character for a bit? But pay to win, though. Pay to win didn't count. Didn't count. What was the other guy? Yeah, Rigo. Rigo was his little sidekick for months. It was the corniest shit ever. But obviously that didn't go very well, did it? And in his face. It was always annoying. It was always annoying, like, watching those main characters. Like, what's so good about this Rigo guy that he gets every single question read and, like, he's, like, kind of a slight star of the show. Like, he was never funny or anything. I don't know. And you know what? I used to be in the member stream. One time I asked Rigo what he did for work and he said he was a teacher. Like, no joke. I asked him what he did for work and he said, oh, I'm actually a teacher. And I was like, damn, Rigo's a teacher? That's crazy. So eventually what happened and stuff, which is just hilarious. I wonder if anyone else can verify that, because I've heard someone else, yeah, he lied, lol. Oh, he wasn't a teacher. Was never a teacher, yeah, well. And you know what, Sniff? Sniff is a bit of a side character too. Remember him saying that too. Sniff was a side character with his, like, everyone just has their little shtick. Sniff was just gobsmacking donos that are just disgusting. Sniff was funny, yeah. I never was, they were always like full-on jokes that sometimes went over my head. Yeah, Sniff had the best donos. I still see him around. He does pop in sometimes. And let's one out. Dominic Reyes money line. I don't think that wins. Base bets, which is a decent name for a YouTube channel. Let me see if the subscribers come with it. and the profile picture looks good. Let me see if the subscribers coincide with how good the channel name looks. Fulcum, true. And there was another guy too that had like a weird ass profile picture which kind of looked like him. Loquacious? Was it Loquacious, I think? I haven't uploaded anything. I got a parlay, Reyes and Gamrot. Easy win. So what you... Oh, I suppose it's actually in 2 weeks. Hey, I was going to say, so what, you're going to be waiting months? Thank you for the kind words. Well, you just have to start uploading, won't you? 100% base bets, most electrifying, but I don't believe in Reyes money line. No, I've got Ulberg winning. But I definitely think if you believe in him, fucking, it's obviously a great opportunity to get a dog. Cannot believe the KO odds. Like, they're really not giving up. I thought we'd get a bit of a tasty option for knockout this weekend, but no. Only has a left hand. You can throw a body kick sometimes. The odds are crazy. Yeah, the odds are crazy. Casual test fight, to be honest. Is it? Is it? Why? Are you going Reyes? How's it a casual test fight? I don't really get that. Because a lot of people are going Reyes. If it would be crazy, Colby. And then he 100% gets the title shot. And then how cool would Magomed Ulberg? Oh, you're picking Ulberg? Okay. Yeah, it's like, you know what? I get what you're saying, casual test. Because obviously, oh, Dominic Reyes is fighting this weekend? Yeah, he wins. Didn't he beat John Jones back in the day? But no, you actually don't know who Ulberg is. You've probably never seen him fight. I get what you're saying. That makes sense. Reyes has more finishing potential? Oh, I don't know. Just because Ulberg didn't knock out Ozdemir and Blachowicz, he was on a 4-fight KO streak when he first got here. Reyes is the dog, gotta pick him. I don't know about that. You remember Strickland's burner? True, I do remember Strickland's burner. Well, I feel like there's one. Yeah, that does ring a bell. And I remember that OG clip channel that stopped posting. Was that it, actually, maybe? Strickland's burner? I don't know. No, I don't think that was it. But there was another like OG clip channel that then eventually didn't like him. Desanya, no, that's not it. There was like a OG. Desanya came a bit later. Desanya came after Gracia made a great channel, then it got fucking yeeted, and then he had to make another, which was obviously great lore as well, if you remember that one. Loquacious, maybe that was one for a bit. But those were great times. When he's like, you know what? Become MMA Guru Clips. Bang, gets yeeted off the fucking wheelchair guru. Yeah, that might be it. That was definitely a back in the day one. No, the clip channels are the only bits of... I think Reyes can outdog him, even though Ulberg is more fundamentally sound. True. But outdog him, so he's going to have to take, like, clean punches. You know, the beating Nuzachukwu took, I don't know. I don't trust Reyes' chin still. The guy that doxed him. That guy doxed him. Did he? How did that happen? That is disappointing. How did he even find out? Wonderful. Nah. No, he didn't. Didn't dox him. Wheelchair jury? That didn't seem like someone... I know who did, wasn't jury. Yeah, it's not a big deal anyways, really, getting doxed. Like, everyone still calls Speed. You know his full government name. Who gives a shit? Does anyone call Bedtime MMA's real name? Does anyone... Guru still Guru? You know, so... It's not the end of the world, is it? Definitely not the end of the world. People knowing what your name is. The fucked part is swatting him. Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yeah, and he cried. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. You can never get emotional on stream. I actually couldn't believe he did. I actually couldn't believe he got emotional on stream like that. You never thought that would actually come out of Guru. I thought he was always smarter and he knew better. I thought he cried about Rigo. That definitely didn't happen. I saw a clip on YouTube with Guru crying about it. Yeah, he didn't cry, but he cried a bit. He definitely got emotional. You could hear it in his voice. You know, when you're talking passionately, kind of, and then you swell up. It's messed up because UK, you can't say shit like that. I don't know, but he cried about something. I don't know. I remember him crying about Rigo. Is that what you said? That doesn't make sense. You never saw the wheelchair hit piece? Was Six Soul or Rigo? What? Rigo knew his new name. He got choked up, didn't cry. The atrophy post, I don't know. Yeah, choked up, got emotional, but you can never give someone that. I don't know, or like if you're feeling emotional about it, don't go live. But he was talking about it and you work yourself up and then you get a bit choked up. It happens when you get into an argument sometimes and you're like really arguing your point, or someone's like not believing you, like, oh, and then you get a bit teary. Got emotional about his safety. Yeah, I'm not shitting on him, but you would just assume as a streamer, you never go on camera and get emotional. And especially from Guru, who always like this and stuff, never expect. Eureka 100% knew his name because he was in the stream trying to get the guy who did it to say it on stream. Okay. But he didn't have the balls to say it. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, you wouldn't just give your name to random people. Like, even me and Larry wouldn't, like, fucking secretly tell him his name. I mean, I've accidentally shown it a couple times anyways, but that's all right. It's Chris. Hey, boss, where you from? Australia, Perth, where the card is this weekend. But yeah, it's Brad. He's from Azerbaijan. Well, don't take that away from me. But I always say it is Brad. You know what would actually be pretty funny? If it was Brad and that was my way of disguising it. Is it? It was the most... No, he never did. They went back and found clues. Oh, I went back and... Yeah, true. His mum fucking doxed him that time. Actually, they went back in the old stream where, Kyle, I'm home. And then Guru went live. It's actually a cute nickname my grandpa gave me, Caillou. And you know what? I fully brought that shit and all. I fully brought that. I was like, okay. They called him Caillou, like Caillou Bahalia. Yeah, exactly like that. I fully brought that shit as well. But now in hindsight, that was just a fucking bullshit lie. Hey, buddy, what's for dinner? What's for dinner for me? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Maybe English muffin or something. English muffin, bit of AEI, bit of cheese. Yeah, I was going to finish up in a second, but you know, you just get distracted. You get distracted. He can't go either. He doesn't have a job. To what? I can't go to Perth. But like I said before, there's a chance I can go to UFC Perth for free if the thing that I showed you before works out, which I don't understand why it wouldn't. I don't understand why it wouldn't. I'm most deserving.
Perth, comment at random. Comment on this YouTube video with your prediction of the main event result, and we will pick a comment at random for your chance to win the double pass. It's this Sunday in Perth. Flight's not included, so you'd have to be in Perth on the weekend or make your way there. Please don't enter if you won't be in Perth or have no intention of going. It will be drawn Friday.
You know, I feel like that's me. Imagine you go to the Perth and all the fights end in freak injuries. This is a scam. What's a scam? Leaving a comment on a YouTube video. Oh, God, he's fucking scammed me out of my comment. How dare he? I'll never get that comment back. I think we're good on that one, Kalana. I actually think he'll come... He's like a well-established business. He wouldn't just make up a fucking thing. But a scam would be he's taken something from me. All he's taken is my time out of my day to leave a comment. On his YouTube video, like he asked. You've been scammed. Fucking hell. Fell right into the guy's trap, haven't I? What a bloody tool bag. What a bloody tool bag. But if he bypasses my UFC comment and then gives it to Jack Collier, what is that, Jake Collier, who's only left 2 comments on the channel, no subs, doesn't care about UFC really. Dom Reyes of Time to Shave the Head, bra fame. Oh, this guy's actually left 100 comments. Fucking hell, fair enough. What's the channel? Oh, don't worry about it. I've already got enough likes. Scammed us out of comments, I know. And you guys got scammed as well if you went and liked it. Scammed badly. But, fingers crossed, I reckon. And you know what? I went and commented on my alt, just in case. Oh, wait, is that why that's got likes? Because you knew that was my alt when you went and liked it? Because fucking good old Ron's got it over 3 likes as well. Classic Ron. And as you could see, I didn't even like it myself. If he doesn't give it to you, then that's a scam. True. Exactly. He's like, oh, fuck the guy with an actual channel who lives in Perth. Random account who's just made their first comment on the channel ever. You know, that doesn't make sense, does it? That doesn't make sense, but I was going to leave at 2 hours, and now it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. But now I'll leave. But now. Who you got UFC 320? I reckon Pereira wins. And then Marab wins, and then Khalil wins, and Joe Pfeiffer's on the card, I've forgotten. But I'm going now. If you want to go comment on that, you can. Or you're going to comment on that, you can. You could just comment on anything, really. But go watch out if you haven't. Go watch out if you haven't. It only goes 13 seconds. That's good. Real good, too. Pfeiffer Abbas? Yeah, I reckon Pfeiffer. Khalil over Yuri? That's what I said. That's what I said. I'm tapped in, bro. Good stuff. All right. Subscribe to my account, please, Base Bets. I appreciate you. And I'll be seeing you in the... No. Off I go. Reyes got brutally humiliated by John Jones, so Reyes will lose again. Oh, wow. We finished the stream off with some classic rage bait. Nice. What's it like being a loser and never making anyone laugh, Zero Tonin? Actually, sleep on that one. I'm leaving. Bye.